on, guys? This is Tharshey and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're back with another Lord of the Rings Rise to War video, and in today's video I'm going to be ranking the unique units from each good side faction. So hope you guys do enjoy the video, and if you do, please do drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn those post notifications. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So there are 6 good factions, and with them comes 6 unique units. So we have our Swan Knights, we have our Iron Warriors, we have our Noldor Longshots, we have our Rangers of the North, we have our March Wardens, and we do have our Marshals. So I played like 3 seasons now of Rohan. I played 3 to 4 seasons of Lothlorien, and I played, I think it was 2 seasons of Erebor. I have never played Gondor and used Swan Knights. I have never played Lindon and used the Noldor Longshots, and I've never played as Arnor to use the Rangers of the North. So I do have first-hand experience with half of these tier 4 units, but the other half I do not. However, I've seen them countless times in battle, seen reports with them. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. And just for reference, I am a roleplay player. Like, I've only played RP, I've never played non-roleplay. Therefore, when I'm ranking these, I'm ranking them as I've seen them use and as I think, as how good I think they are in roleplay campaigns specifically. So maybe in non-roleplay, some of these, their positions will change drastically. I'm not sure, as I've never played them, in non-roleplay, but yeah. Anyway, let's go straight into the ranking and start off with our Swan Knights. So Swan Knights are Gondor's unique, and basically they're really fast tanks because for the first 2-3 rounds, I think, all damage directed at the rest of your army goes to the Swan Knights instead. So yeah, they do die a lot. Obviously, because of that, you're gonna have to be training them quite a lot, because literally every command of your Swan Knights is gonna get hit first before damage goes to any of your army. But because of that, they're gonna be taking the most losses in every fight. However, they are pretty good stats, and being able to tank like that while also not slowing down the speed, especially if it's a Cav Marcher in Theoden or Eomer or Eowyn, is pretty great. And all the reports I've seen them, or when I've faced them, I think they're pretty good. So I'm gonna give them A tier, I think. Maybe we'll move them up to S tier, but for now they're gonna be A tier. Next up from Erebor, we have the Iron Warriors. So Iron Warriors, they have less defense than your Guardians, but they're still a really tanky unit. And unlike other Dwarvish units like Guardians, which really don't output that much damage, even if you have like 6,000 of them, Iron Warriors do a really good amount of damage. They have some really good skills as well, like defense break and stuff. So Iron Warriors, I played Erebor 2 seasons, and once I unlocked them, I just started using them over my Guardians on my Gimli and my other damage comms, like Gimli and Galadriel. So Iron Warriors, I really like them, and I don't know if I should rank them above the Swan Knights or not, because Swan Knights are very, they're very fast, they're mobile, they're tanky, and they do what they're meant to do extremely well. But Iron Warriors also, have great defense, great damage output, and they're still tanky enough to, use them on a damage comm like Gimli and stuff. You're not going to be sacrificing, any of your tankiness. So obviously speed, being dwarves, they are much slower, but yeah, I think right now they're literally about even, so not sure who we should put up and who we should put down. Next up, we have the Noldor Longshots. So I mean, I've never played Lindon. That being said, I've had a very close look at the uniques before, and I always picked Lothlorien over them because, well, from the ranged uniques, which we have 3 of, we have our Noldor Longshots from Lindon, we have our Rangers of the North from Arnor, and we have our Lothlorien March Wardens. I've always felt the March Wardens were the best, but from the other 2, I think I'm going to give the Longshots a B tier here. I've not used them personally, so someone who plays Lindon, let me know if you've also played Arnor or Lothlorien. Let me know if you agree with the way that I'm going to rank these ranged T4. But for now, I'm going to put the Noldor Longshots at B tier. And then for the Rangers of the North, okay, so they're actually, I mean, they're not too bad. but compared to their other ranged brethren, are they better or are they worse? So I'm definitely going to rank them below the March Wardens, right? But compared to the long shots, so I don't think... See, I haven't played either of these factions before or used either of these units. However, when fighting against commanders, you know, that had long shots and ranges of the north, I did suffer more against the ranges of the north. So I want to rate the ranges of the north above the long shots. That being said, I wonder if one of these deserve to go to C tier, specifically the Linden T4s. I don't know, we'll leave them like this for now, guys. Onto March Wardens. I played LOTR like, what, 3-4 seasons now? And I absolutely love March Wardens. They have amazing damage, they have great HP, great defense. I mean, they're archers, they're not going to be melee, you know, melee types of defense and HP on them, but hey, for being ranged, they have really good stats, and they come with like, I mean, they come with built-in pursuit, literally. So, when you have March Wardens, I mean, honestly, March Wardens are great. They have amazing damage, they have amazing everything, they have amazing skills. I love them. And I think they are honestly the best tier 4 in the game. Well, you know, the best faction, faction unique unit in the game. Because, especially with that built-in pursuit, man, it's... I mean, you know, you go up against a Guild Glad or something, half his skills are useless, and March Wardens are just going to destroy. Put them on a Helder, put them on any range comm, and they're going to do amazing. So I'm going to put them in S tier. Now, finally, we have the only other faction unique cavalry T4, and that is the Marshals from Rohan. So the Swan Knights are A tier. You know, I gave them the A tier placement because they fulfill their role pretty well. But Marshals now, I played Rohan, what, is this my 3rd season as them or my 4th season? I don't know, I have to go back and check, right? But I played a lot of Rohan, and sometimes, well, you wonder, you know, is a T4 really worth it for the amount they cost, the time they take to train? But when you look at the damage from your Marshals, compare that to something like your Cavaliers, which is what you would be using, you know, if you didn't have Marshals. Marshals are amazing. They do so much of damage. They have the early damage bonus, so they are doing a whole lot of early round damage. Like, I think I have to give them S tier. I mean, you could maybe argue, you know, for an A tier placement, even if it's first place in A tier. But I think they do have to go S tier, though. I'm gonna have to make that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put them after March Wardens because I do think March Wardens are the best good side faction T4 in the game. But Marshals are really good. They're so good, they belong in S tier. But you could also make an argument, right, for making the list more like this, and then dropping that there. You could do that, or you could do this. And doing this, right, doesn't change it and say, yo, Swan Knights and Iron Warriors are useless, you know? It's just in comparison to the other, you know, unique units. In comparison to the March Wardens and the Marshals, they're not S or A tier, so they would go B tier then. So this could also be the way this tier list looks, because March Wardens are S tier definitely. Marshals are literally S tier as well, but not as good as March Wardens, I feel, having used them both. So I would put them below March Wardens. Maybe not in the same tier as them, though they could pretty much like fit halfway through. But for now, you know, we could put them A tier. And then B tier, which are still really, really, really good units, being, you know, Swan Knights and Iron Warriors. Iron Warriors, which I've used for 2 seasons and which I absolutely love. You know, they would go B tier like this, and then your C tier would either look like that or like that. But I'm not going to do that because I know if people see this, if you guys see this and see me leave this like that, you're just going to be like, how are you rating your Iron Warriors just one S B tier? Why are these guys C tier? You know, not long shots, maybe not, you don't like them, but they shouldn't be below that, right? So I'm going to leave the ranking like that, which is also a very fair way of doing it, though I could put that there. But yeah, I think this is going to be the final rank, guys. So in first place we have March Wardens, in second place we have Marshals, third place in A tier we have the Swan Knights, followed by the Iron Warriors, though honestly these two are interchangeable, right? If you have more cav marches, then you would have this first. If you have more damage cons like Gimli, Galadriel, anyone else you want to put some tanky units on, you just stick the Iron Warriors in forward. But for now we'll leave the Swan Knights first. And B tier we have the Rangers of the North and the Northern Longshots, neither of which I've used, but I've just not been very impressed by even when I've gone up against them. So yeah, let me know down below in the comment section, guys. Do you guys agree with this tier list? What factions have you played? And you know, what would you change about this tier list? Especially if you've played, you know, the faction that has those units. If you've somehow played all 6 of these factions, which is actually, you know, very attainable if you haven't stuck to the same faction for multiple seasons, you may have used all of these units, so let me know what you think about them. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, so I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe.